you limey bump sniffers. If we're going to beat the New England Patriots next week, I got to toughen you up. So you're going to get in shape the way American athletes do, by taking steroids.
I say, Jenkins, you give me that dirty look one more time and I've a good mind to get into my PJs and have a pillow fight with you. Very well then, on guard. You like your gown, I know.
Alright, so just looking at that intro, you pretty much know who I'm battling, so yeah. It's MrEEnEFan11, so I start off with Gliscor. He starts out with Hitmonlee, but he switches because he can't really do anything, so I just get Stealth Rocks up essentially for free, so I just taunt his Gardevoir to make sure he doesn't have Will-O-Wisp or Wish, and he has Will-O-Wisp, so that's good for me. So I just go for an Earthquake here, and he brings out a Lantern, which is like pretty funny, and I get a critical hit with the Earthquake, and I take him out with one hit. Now, I'm not sure if that crit mattered, it might have, but this depends who is faster, the Gliscor or his Lantern, so that's the only thing, so I'm not sure. But anyways, he brings out this Magmortar here, and I'm fearing HP Ice, obviously, so I just go out to, oh yeah, Snorlax here, and he just switches out to be a Torterra here, so I know he's probably just going to Leech Seed, but he misses the first one, so I just stay in and Fire Punch him because I want this thing to get Leech Seeded and not my Zapdos that I'm going to bring out later, so yeah, so he finally gets up Leech Seed and Fire Punch, and it doesn't do much because Torterra is just awesome, so now I'm just going to have to switch out like I intended to do here. So after Leech Seed recovery, I switch out and bring out Zapdos here, and he crits me with the Wood Hammer, and that was pretty funny. Like, I was laughing pretty hard there when he crit me with the Wood Hammer. So yeah. So now I'm predicting the switch, obviously. So I'm just gonna Thunderbolt him, and he brings out the Hitmonlee, which takes the Thunderbolt, and it does pretty good damage. But I know he's probably gonna pack Stone Edge on this thing, but I'm pretty confident I can live it because this is my physically defensive Zapdos, and he does indeed go for a Stone Edge, and I can just take him out with the next T-Bolt. So I know that Hitmonlee is pretty dangerous to me if it has Blaze Kick, which I'm pretty sure his has. So yeah, now he brings up Chezzy, and he takes some more Stealth Rock damage. Now I kind of stay in for Death Bar just to see what move he's going to lock himself into, and he locks himself into HP Ice, although Fire Blast would have taken me out too if he has it, but whatever, I could just, either one of them I could have brought out Heatran safely. So he predicted the Earth Power, but instead I just went for Fire Blast. So he brings out a Dragonite, and after Stealth Rock damage, it looks like I might be able to knock him out with the next Fire Blast, but I know this Dragonite's also really dangerous to me, so I Fire Blast again, and it lives. I'm like, what? I can't even see the health bar. That's just annoying. So he outspeeds me now since he's got a Dragon Dance up, but I really didn't have too much of a choice, so I kind of had to try and stay in and just get as much damage as he can. Plus, he has Life Orb, which I noticed that once I didn't see Leftovers, so that was good. So I got rid of a really bad threat here, because that could have shredded through my team. So, because my Gliscor doesn't have any attack to hurt Dragonite with, so anyways, I could bring out Kingdra and just Waterfall his Magmortar, and I do. So now that I'm pretty sure that Magmortar was Specs, so he brings out Torterra, and I want to be able to set up with Scizor here, and so I just Yawn him on the first turn, and he Wood Hammers me, does a lot, but it does not take me out. So now I can just Outrage him because I just want to get as much damage as I can on his Torterra, and I want him to fall asleep as well. So this Wood Hammer will take me out, and the Recoil hurts him, so it doesn't take him out though, but yeah, it gets him pretty low. So now that he's asleep, I can just bring out Scizor and get one Swords Dance up, because at that time I did not realize that his Gardevoir was his last Pokemon, so I didn't remember, like, I forgot it was his last, so if I remembered, I probably would have went for the Swords Dance. So Bug Bite takes him out, and he brings out the Gardevoir. I'm like, oh, okay, well, good game, Chris. So yeah, worst he could do is will-o-wisp me if he's faster, but I'm faster, so that is in fact a good game, Chris.